Three, two, one, and we're live. Yo, what is up, guys? I actually forgot my mic at home, so I'm using this crappy headset mic, but it's all good. It's not about the equipment. It's all about the content, right? But man, it's so funny. I was trying to take a really dramatic like thumbnail, being like everything is wrong, but honestly, pretty happy for myself today because if you can't see, well, I'm in a freaking alleyway, right? But with this, why I'm basically the reason why I'm in this alleyway is because going back to Muay Thai, man, and it's something I've been saying for the last 2 or 3 years. I've been wanting to do Muay Thai again. Thanks for a like, by the way. Appreciate it. I've been wanting to do Muay Thai, and it's been really, dude. I can't tell you how many times I've been like, yo, like, I want to do Muay Thai. Let's go back to Muay Thai, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, I haven't been doing any Muay Thai, man. And every single time I go, I just have this feeling of like, oh, fuck. The warm ups are gonna be so hard. I'm gonna fucking die from the workout. But I don't know what prompted today, but it just felt like today was the day. And I'm actually waiting for my old technician to actually join me for this Muay Thai class. We're going to be going at 7. For y'all that don't know, I'm at the yard right now in East L. I think it's East LA, but I'm in LA right now at the yard. It's Joe Schilling's place, and it's a fucking grinder gym. No lie, like when I used to come here, like I was puking my brains out. Like that's how bad the warm ups were. Like, dude, we weren't even fucking sparring yet, but that's how shit my cardio was. And when I was here, I was in some of the best shape of my life, but I burnt out hella hard because I was working pharmacy, I was doing powerlifting, I was trying to do so many things at once, and I think that's the thing with me. Um, I always do too many things. I get too fucking excited. But now I feel like I'm at a good place in my life where I can really dedicate some more time to Muay Thai and dedicate my evenings. Which one do I like better, Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu? Definitely I love Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu is my baby. Oh, we got 8 people in here. Holy shit. Awesome, guys. Yeah, but I just wanted to kind of like document this because one day when I look back at this, I'm gonna be like, yo, Kevin actually, for once, Kevin in his life he's actually doing it, and it was so crazy. Like I was literally looking for. So it's been like almost 2 years since I've done Muay Thai. So I was like looking for all my equipment. Like I was looking for my shin guards and stuff. My boxing, like all the boxing, my gloves. I guess I can do a quick gear display thing, right? So I got some top king shin guards and stuff. I got my twin special gloves, and I have my what is it, Habuyasa or whatever. I can't remember, but I have like some of the. Thanks for the like, by the way. Appreciate it, man. And I have the Habuyasa like wraps and shit. So, man, I'm so excited to go back. Like, I feel like and you know what's really different this time? Like, I think in the past, like I realized that, like I always thought I had to do things by myself. Like I always had thought I had to like approach challenges by myself. But I think a huge determining factor this time, which made it different, was just that, hey, I just hit up my homie, my old technician, and he was like, I'm down because he's trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get in better cardio shape because, like, literally when I'm doing jujitsu sometimes, like, dude, I'm winded. I'm fucking winded sometimes, and I'm just like, I gotta change that. I want to change that. I want to get leaner, and there's no better time than today. I don't know, guys. Let me ask you, do you guys ever go through the same thing where you're just like, do you guys ever go through the same thing where you're just like, kind of, you're thinking about doing something for years, maybe like it's 1 year or 2 years. In my case, it was like pretty much 2 years, and just kept on pushing something off. Like, and it feels so good when you're actually about to take action and you're about to go in and kick ass. Like literally I'm about to go get my ass kicked because I literally have not done I've barely done any Muay Thai at all. My body's probably really uncoordinated. Striking was really never my thing. Even grappling I'm not super great at. Like I'm okay, but it's all about the challenge, baby, man. And I think like if you guys ever followed David Goggins or whatever, like on I found him through Joe Rogan and shit. Yo, that shit was the biggest motivator, and it's just like, man, I just want to keep on pushing myself to the limits and see what my limits are, you know? Um because recently I've been slowly incorporating everything into my life, everything that I want to do. Like I'm doing jujitsu almost maybe about 4 times a week, 3, 4 times a week. I'm not gonna lie though, I've been waking up pretty late and sometimes like borderline missing class. The like today's class, I missed most of it because I woke up late. I do yoga every day, just a quick yoga flow, and I really find that like it's really loosening my hips up a little more. I'm doing powerlifting. I feel like I'm getting stronger. I feel like, as I'm working up to everything, like I can handle a lot more load. Like I would say when I was doing pharmacy and I was trying to do all this shit, like all, dude, I'd just be so tired. I just felt like I didn't have enough time to recover. But now that, like I think I'm on this entrepreneur journey, like as I'm running my own sales team, like I definitely have a lot more time now, and this is like one of the luxuries I wanted because I always wanted to do all these things, and now I actually feel like I have time and I have like the money to do it. Like I truly, it is a blessing to be able to train every single day. Like I feel so blessed, right? I've never had any major injuries, knock on wood, right? I've never had any major injuries like doing doing any sports, no ACL tears or anything like that. So blessed, man. And I know like for for a lot of people, like especially people who don't have a lot of money, it's like a blessing to do like something like Muay Thai, like go to a gym. Like those are basic necessities that we take for granted all the time. And for me, like I feel very blessed that I can actually train these days and take the time to dedicate to a craft that doesn't really make money. And like for me, like I don't make money with martial arts or anything like that. I just share my journey with you guys. But yeah, man. Just curious, whoever's in here, say hi for me, man. I'm just curious to see if there's any regulars in here, or maybe you've never said hi before. Just like pop through and just say something, man. Because I feel like there's a lot of lurkers, and now people are starting to drop out, which is cool. But yeah, man, I would love to like get to know you guys because I feel like these last few streams, all I've been doing is putting in my guests and all that sort of stuff, which I'm glad you guys have really been liking it from what I saw from the comments yesterday. Like I got my boy Rohan and I got my girl like Brittany, who are non-Asian by the way, which was pretty funny. Um, but like I feel like part of it too is like I haven't been able to really connect one on one with you guys, like because uh, if you checked out my podcast or not podcast, my live stream yesterday, I literally was running back and forth. Like I was imagine Joe Rogan, right? So I was trying to be Joe Rogan and I was trying to be Jamie, the guy who pulls up all the computer stuff, who does all the technical stuff. Yeah, I was trying to do both yesterday, man, and it was pretty cool. Like eventually I think like I don't know, it's kind of cool to show the people in my life, the people that I meet. Brittany I actually met only once, but we just really clicked at the jump cut meeting and stuff. And then Rohan, he is a young kid. He's really entrepreneur minded. He runs his own clothing company and he basically sells cars right now and trying to build up his own thing. And it's like really inspiring to see other people with like similar drive. Maybe I might be a few steps ahead of them, but it's really cool to just be around like-minded people. And you're probably like, oh, what does this have to do with Muay Thai, right? It's like the same thing, right? Like I want to start doing Muay Thai. I don't even know what my goals for Muay Thai is, I just I want to be proficient, whatever that fucking means at like striking and shit. But I think it's more than that. Like today, I think one of the major factors for me going in today, rather than just being like, oh, I'm too tired, is just that I'm able to find like-minded people, like-minded people who who want the same goals. Like my boy, he's been well, he stopped keto, he let go, and this has been very cyclical for him. And I feel like sometimes when we go about things alone, we tend to fail. And it's the reason why that's the number one reason why I love Dan Locke's course, because with Dan Locke's course, it's really a community. And sure, that's like one area of my life where I click up. Like it's like more for businesses, right? But for we can do the same thing in any area of our life. Just think about people who have similar goals. Maybe it's business, and maybe you click up with like people like Rohan, or click up with people that who want to do the same thing, and you guys can collaborate. That's how my whole sales team came together, man. Or maybe it's fitness, where you know I just I just always surround myself around other people that love jujitsu too. And now I'm trying to do it with Muay Thai. And so I don't know. It feels really good, like knowing that you're not just struggling by yourself, that you guys can overcome obstacles together. And I think that's like one of the best feelings ever. It's kind of like what's that saying? Dan Locke has a saying like, the pack survives and the lone wolf dies, or something like that. Like when wolves are hunting, right? So much better when you click up. Like I feel like a lot of people, that's what people crave, man. It's like human connection. They crave, community. Um, it's why so many people, like when they move to a different area, they feel so lonely because they don't have their own tribe, they don't have their own pack. They're like-minded people because they have to let go of all those previous relationships and start anew, like physically. And in a city like New York or Los Angeles, where people can be kind of douchey, to be honest with you, um, I get it. I get it why people feel so lonely, and yeah, but it doesn't have to be that way. And I think the thing is where most people go wrong is that they're so passive about finding their own path, man. And like it really takes a lot of effort for relationships, but it doesn't take that much effort. That like once you get the ball rolling, it doesn't really take that much effort. All you gotta do is just find people that love doing the same shit as you. And oh shit, getting all these messages is slowing up my phone and shit. But yeah, like I was saying, like maybe, and that's why what's the law of attraction? A lot of people talk about it, and I'm just like, oh, whatever. But that's why it's so important to like surround yourself around you're the average of 5 people around you, or whatever. The thing is like our environment matters, the people around us matter, what we intake matters. Like everything from your YouTube channel, like the YouTube channels you watch, like this channel, or Jake Paul or whatever, like those other channels, like they all influence us, man. For me, like I just try to optimize my environment. Dude, for example, right? Like let's say that you are trying to lose weight or eat healthier, right? Really hard to lose weight if you're like sitting at McDonald's 24/7, surrounded by junk food, surrounded by um like non-diet friendly foods, right? It's kind of hard. Like I know for me, like one of my triggers is like when I open, oh man, I don't know if you guys go through this shit, but for me, when I open up a bag of potato chips and take one bite, dude, that shit is so hard to fucking resist. We got Silver Talks. By the way, I'm gonna give a shameless plug to Silver right now. Just because he has a lot of good advice on investing, uh, especially trading and stuff. So, guys, go check him out. Shouted you out, man. I hope I can get that 50% affiliate deal, bro. No, just kidding. He's a true homie. Go follow him. Check out his stuff if you're into investing. But anyways, I'm gonna get some people to watch this podcast. This is just like a random live stream, man. I'm like chilling in the freaking hood right now. Like literally, you're talking like this is like poverty triggers right here, man. But yeah, but like I said, like average of like the five people around you, right? And it's so crazy. Like, for example, Silver Talks is a really great example. Like, I never thought like it seems like-minded people are starting to come to me these days rather than me going the other way around, and it feels so good because like it feels good to think of ways to help each other out, and if you can't help each other out, it's like a community where you just understand. I think like there's so much there's so much benefit to being around people that just understand you, who just get you. It's like any good relationship, right? You're dating some girl. Sometimes you don't really need to say anything, and you know like what they're feeling. You know, it's that same feeling when you know like, hey, what's wrong? You go up to a girl, you're like, hey, what's wrong? And she says nothing. You know she's lying to you, right? But it's like that sixth sense, and you have a good relationship because you get each other, right? Same thing goes with good friendships, man. And yeah, like yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Dude, it's so funny. I just started talking about Muay Thai and getting people like me like into Muay Thai too and stuff. But like yeah, man. And I think like it also works the other way too. I feel like my content too like has, I don't want to say pushed away my friends, but it's made my existing like friends like a lot closer, right? Like a lot. So recently, I've actually been posting a lot of my YouTube content on Facebook, and people are starting to see, like people who knew me back in. Keep in mind, I've had my Facebook since 2005, maybe maybe late high school, early college. This is back when it was like pretty much invite only. You had to get invited by a friend. I don't even remember who invited me. That was that long ago, but I used to like go out all the time and go clubbing and stuff and go to underage parties and sneak into stuff. And it's really cool. Like those same people, they've grown up just like me, and we get to reconnect later in life when we're a little more mature, when we're not running away from the cops, when we're not at those hood rat parties anymore. Um, it feels really great, man. And I think that's the beauty of life. Sometimes it's just like you really never know like where a relationship might take you, right? You might be best friends with someone at one moment, and then next moment you might be, I don't want to say enemies, but you just might not be as close. But the opposite can happen too. Or sometimes like you just appreciate the people that always been there too. I think about like my friends, like especially after my dad passed, all the friends who were at my dad's funeral and stuff, and some of the people I haven't talked to in years. I'm talking about like 5 years, probably since I moved out from LA. But they still showed up, and I'm just like, damn, I am so blessed, man. Dude, I count my blessings every fucking day. True, say, man. I'm gonna Oh, sorry. Omar says, "How is life?" Life is good, man. I'm actually about to go to Vancouver this week, and go. I'm going to be meeting Dan Locke. I'm going to be meeting my sales team, and I'm just going to be having a good time. And I think it's about time since I just like fucking kick back and relax because I'm well. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to say kick back and relax. That's the wrong thing to say. But I think it's real. Like it's been a long time coming where I'm actually doing what I love doing, like, and I'm getting paid for it, right? That's so amazing. Like, never in a million years would I think that this would ever happen to me, right? And don't get me wrong, I don't want to make it sound like, oh, Kevin made it, Kevin's balling and shit. No, it's not even like that. But to really control my life, to to be able to say it, like, to have my mini FU money, I'm just so blessed, man. Like, I felt like I've put in a lot of years, and a lot of those years I never saw any results. And now I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor, and it's cool. You know, it's cool. I can't stop, won't stop. I'm not gonna stop. Hell no, I'm not, because there's so much I want to do. There's so much I want to give, and for these people, for you guys that are watching, for you that is watching right now, my goal isn't to forget about you guys ever, man. I always remember the people, just like my friends, like my A1 since day one. Like I always remember the people that bring me up, and I always show gratitude all the time, man. And I just want to I also just want to thank you guys, like the 14 people who are watching this, man. I just really want to thank you guys too, because you know, um, I don't have a big channel, right? Like to me, I don't have the biggest channel, but to me, I truly believe this. Like I have some of the people that watch my type of content are gonna be are gonna be big, and probably bigger than me, dude. Like probably way bigger than me, because it takes a certain personality to kind of watch someone just talk about their life, to be curious about it, to talk about like motivation or entrepreneurship or sales or anything like that. Like let's face it, I'm a pretty fucking weird guy, man. Like there's a lot of like when I talk, I trust me, if you meet me on the street, I'm not going to talk about, "Hey, 3 quick tips on how to stay motivated." It's not going to be like that. I'm not like that, because I know for a fact, like if I start talking like that, people would be like, "Oh, you're weird," you know? Or they come into my bedroom, and the first thing I show them is not my bed. I show them my books. That's how much of a nerd I am, man. I show them my fucking books, and I see the reaction, and I'm just like, damn, you know. So, um, but yeah, man, thank you. Like, damn, I can't believe there's like 18 people in here, man. Start spamming that like button, son. No, you know what I realized too? Like, this is all like the likes, the numbers, the all that. It's just vanity metrics at the end of the day, and I always remind myself, like, even if only 100 people watch, think about the impact. Like imagine, do you know 100 people? Imagine if 100 people came into your room and just watched you talk. That's the crazy world we freaking live in these days, man. We live in a world where like, yo, people actually listen to you fucking talk for like 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour. Yesterday I was talking about like an hour to my boy Rohan and my girl like Brittany. We're talking about like racist shit that happens in our life, because we're all minority. Like Brittany was she's Mexican, and then Rohan, he's like black and Indian, and I'm Asian, right? So we've all like gone through like life and have had our own eyes. I just think it's so amazing that people are so willing to just talk about the experiences, man. Yeah, boys. Thanks, Silver. This is all you, man. Oh, so many people just came in because of you. Moody says, "What's good? What's good, man?" See, this is like the community I love, man. Like when people like just unconditionally support you, it's just the most amazing feeling, man. Like that's oh fucking shit. I just dropped my phone. Supporting my fam. That's right. That's awesome. Yeah. But so as far as Muay Thai, I think I'm going to be going in 30 minutes, and I'm going to be fucking scared, man. Like, dude, I just like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. So this is what this is how this video started out. I was talking about my Muay Thai experience and talking about like how I used to do it, but I don't know. I just got burnt out doing it, because I was doing like jujitsu, Muay Thai. I was like doing MMA, like basically, and I got so burnt out. I was doing a 9 to 5, like with pharmacy and shit, and I got burnt out a few years ago, and I just never went back. And I just remember all those times where I'm just like heaving, where I wanted to fucking puke so bad. But yeah, right now I'm just like I'm just like kind of nervous, because I don't my cardio is not that good, but we all gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah. It's like the first time you ride a bike. Like I remember the first time I rode a bike, I fucking ran into a pole. I actually still have my scar like on my stomach. Actually, I ran into a pole. Uh, or the first time I invested, like Silver, you're gonna like this. The first time I invested, I was like 11. I threw it into some managed fund. I didn't look at it for years and years and years. Or actually, it wasn't that long, but maybe about 4 years. And I lost half my money because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know anything about expense ratios or anything like that, and I just got fucking killed, son, killed. So prediction: McGregor, Khabib. Khabib, man, for sure. I don't know. Like I McGregor's been. So we're talking MMA now, but yo, McGregor's been out of the ring for so long. He's been out of the cage. And takedown game, man. Like the takedown game is so sick. So I don't know. And we all know that McGregor's like ground game isn't that great. So yep, they screw you. It's so crazy, man. Like yeah, so I don't know. That's funny, but that taught like okay, so back to investing really quick. That taught me a very important lesson though. Like that's like a starting point. I think you always have to be at your very lowest lows to get any sort of momentum in life to get good at something. You know, like for me, like I want to say my biggest growth was this year when I was at an all-time low. Like my father passed away, I lost my job, like all this sort of shit happened to me all at once. I mean, it wasn't the end of the world, but I was in a pretty deep ass depression. You watch some of my videos back then, and I have videos that I never put out, but I was like really, really fucking down. And it's those moments where you kind of maybe doubt yourself, or those moments where you're like this fucking sucks, and you just need to do something. And I think that's the difference between like winners and losers, man. Like someone who's not hungry, someone who does not want to win will just give up. But somebody who really wants to make a change and really wants to give around to the people around them, they figure out a way. You know, I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal because I've been on the other side too where, you know, like there's been so many times where I had great opportunities in front of me, but I was too scared because I didn't have the self confidence to figure out. Like, I didn't have the self confidence in myself to really think I would win or succeed or anything like that. Like, like I said, right now I'm not even. I wouldn't even consider myself super successful. But what I consider myself is that I'm a problem solver now. You know, like bad shit happens to me pretty constantly now, and it's like you're inoculating yourself against the fucking suck, son. Like those shitty, really shitty moments. Instead, like before, I would probably just crack, right? Nowadays, I'm just like, dude, how do I get better? How do I overcome this problem? How do I fucking figure it out? That's why, like, you wonder, like, why do I train martial arts? Why do I train powerlifting? Why do I invest? Why do I do business? It's because it's all the same fucking thing. It's just problem solving, right? You have a goal, you want to get somewhere, but you try something, it doesn't work out. What do you do to kind of fix it? Can you keep the mental fortitude to keep on going? And that's why it's like all interrelated. You see someone really good at one aspect of their life, and there's really good carryover. Like I think R.I.P. Anthony Bourdain, but Anthony Bourdain, he was really he was really good at the art of cooking, and then he got really good at the art of like storytelling and documentation, right? And then he got really good at jujitsu. All those are on the surface kind of unrelated, right? But because of that hard work and dedication and crafting your skill, those skills are very transferable to other areas of your life. Like for me, I think that one of the biggest things I got from learning how to invest is just like I don't know, it's weird. It's like optimism, right? It's like that constant optimism, like, you know what, if you ride it out long enough, like and this doesn't go for like individual stocks, but like more for like indexes and stuff. Ride it out enough, you're just gonna you're eventually gonna win. You know? It's always gone out for me when I look at long term, right? Same goes with jujitsu. You might get fucking your ass kicked all the fucking time, right? Like with jujitsu. But in the long term, you'll always win. You always get better. No matter how much your daily fluctuations are, like one day you might be like fucking world's white belt. And then the next day you might be getting tapped out by the worst person in your class, right? Happens. So when you look at things like that's where my optimism comes from actually, from really shitty situations because I know like yes, I'm hitting a huge dip right now. Maybe I'm hitting a huge dip in my life at certain points in my life. But I know like with if I keep at it, I'm just gonna win out in the long term. Can Asian guys grow a beard to I want to look more alpha? Oh, I actually just shaved. But I actually grow like quite a bit of facial hair to be honest with you. Like I'm losing hair like up here, but like my facial hair always consistently grows. So yeah, man. Like I know plenty of guys who have full beards. I'm not talking about the Fu Manchu like type of shit, but they actually have legit beards. So yeah, guys. Anyways, I want to stream for 30 minutes, so my 30 minutes is up. I'm gonna wait for my for my technician to get here, and we're gonna do some Muay Thai and fucking puke it, puke in a fucking trash can. But really, the purpose of this video was just to show you, like, dude, like, every single day I'm doing something new to just challenge myself, right? What are you doing to challenge yourself? Let me know in the comments and stuff, and then we can talk later. But anyways, guys, let's get it. I hope I don't die, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, and thank you, Silver, for bringing in all those people. Appreciate it.